All right, Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
The brothers from the city in Indianapolis camp, we're going to start by giving all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
I'm honored to the apostles and elders of Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutation to you brothers pushing this truth week in, week out of sincerity, charity, love, and the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Another in transit. We're gonna go into a topic, and Lord willing to be edified into the body. All right, I believe the brother has an article he's gonna bring out, so we're gonna touch base on that and match it up with the scriptures. The Lord willing to be edified.
Okay, it says, Trump, nuclear weapons are a greater threat to humanity than climate change.
Yeah.
That's a title that's really at the forefront of what's going on.
Okay.
You know, arms race. You know, he was just talking about, which I watched the video the brother posted. Trump was talking about the nuclear weapons that are trying to be obtained by Iran, which Iran looking to increase their nuclear arsenal, and then you have other countries as well that are sharpening their weaponry up, which is what they're creating more missiles, because that's the top sword on the earth today. It says the U.S. president slammed climate lunatics who continue to focus on global warming while overlooking the immediate dangers of the big monster weapons of mass destruction. Right. What's the big monster of weapons of mass destruction? Is the missile. All right. Yep. Which Baba Shah grabbed Isaiah 54:16. That's where I'm at. See, the Heavenly Father had these nukes created for His purpose. Okay, and in due time, the Lord is going to bring out these weapons. All right, to execute His indignation. All right, upon you heathen, starting with Esau. So Isaiah 54:16.
Yeah. Isaiah 54:16. This is Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
Right, speak on that.
The Lord pretty much is telling you everything that's created. These missiles, he made those missiles, man. All right, he's the one that put the thought into man's mind to create these weapons of mass destruction. All right, but they to everybody to believe these weapons are going to be used. Okay, but it's going to happen on the Lord's time. It's not going to happen when we want it to happen. But these weapons are going to be used. Okay.
Okay. This is Smith from the online etymology. It says a blacksmith, armorer, one who works in metals. It says jewelers as well as blacksmiths. More broadly, a handicraftsman, practitioner of skilled manual arts, skilled worker. Basically, that's what it is. To cut, work with a sharp instrument. So basically, a smith is one who works in metals, which the missile is made up of different metals.
Yeah.
Which we know that the main metal, all right, is made up of is steel. All right. When you look at the compound of what a missile is made up of, it's made up of steel and iron. Okay. Let's grab that Job 20. All right. It speaks about the bull of steel.
That's not Job. That's Psalms.
And it's Psalms or it's Job? Job 20 and 24. It's some in Psalms as well, which speaks about the arrows.
Yeah.
Grab Job 20:24.
Job 20 and 24. 1 second, brother. Bear with me.
Yeah, because hey, let's start with this. It said the Lord had created the smith that blew the coals in the fire. That starts with Robert Oppenheimer, all right, the so-called Jew. All right, the Lord put on the mind of a so-called Jew, all right, an Amalekite, to create this weapon that's for his indignation. See?
Yeah.
That proves that everything we do is according to the Lord's will. Because what it tells you in the book of Sirach, that what all wisdom comes from the Lord and is with him forever. So we know that the Heavenly Father, all right, gave the wisdom and understanding or knowledge, all right, as well, to Robert Oppenheimer to create the missile. All right, you got it out?
Joel 2:25?
No, Job 20 and 24.
Job 20 and 24. Slocky, I got it. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Yeah, see? And like the brother, that backs up what the brother said.
They're
gonna happen.
They're gonna try. See, a lot of y'all gonna think that y'all gonna be able to get into those. You know, a lot of people, which y'all are, well, that's gonna be the top elites. Y'all gonna some of y'all gonna make it to those bunkers, and some of y'all not. You know, but when that nuke hits, man, it's gonna destroy everything that's in its path.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
That's what. Because I watched the interview that contains to this article. That's what Trump said too. He said if we shoot nukes, that's the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
which the world he should have been talking about is the end of their age.
Yeah,
their rulership. Because the scriptures tell you that what the earth abideth forever.
God.
So yeah, you got more on that? That's it on that. That's matter of fact, grab that. You might as well grab that. Zechariah 14:12, and we read a little more of the article as well. Rather, Zechariah 14 and 12, because hey, these nukes are going to be devastating when they are shot into the ends of the earth. Okay, because this is the Lord's indignation. Okay, the indignation of the Lord is upon all you heathen, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey. You know, the scriptures tell you what happened, you know. When he cleansed this place the first time, he did what? He did it with water.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Now, he told you in the scriptures, he's not going to do water, but he's going to be fire this time.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And what comes out of those, well, you ever seen a nuclear bomb explode on those shows? What is it? It's a big ball of fire.
That mushroom cloud.
Yeah, the mushroom cloud of fire. And then, look, a lot of people understand, though, the radiation behind that is just as hot as the fire. I watched the little special on him.
Yep.
So when that radiation hit, right after he you know, the mushroom cloud, here comes another form, a hot air fire to scald you and take you out too.
Yep.
You know, that's what happened to Sarah Connor on the fifth. Slocky in that movie.
Yeah, Terminator.
That's what happened to Sarah. The nuke went off, but what she got hit by what? The aftermath of the radiation from the nuke.
Yep. You got Zechariah 14:12.
Wait 1 second, put it up.
Because that's what you just mentioned, Sarah Connor. This is what Zechariah 14 and 12 is speaking about.
This is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all people that have fought against Jerusalem. That have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away, and their holes and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. That's pretty much simple, man. That nuke gonna tear y'all ass up. You know? Hey man, hey. Pretty much, man, you're gonna be destroyed. You know?
Yep.
Your flesh ripping off of you. Your tongue ripping off of you, burning up. All right, down to the bone. But they said the nuclear fire is so hot it can burn anything. So you're gonna be nothing but ash. When the Lord get through, you're gonna be nothing but ash, man. You know?
Yep.
You know, hey, we giving a warning, man. You know, the apostles been giving a warning. Now the younger brothers and other brothers are giving a warning. Hey, man, this thing is gonna happen, man. All right? And from the looks of it, you know, like this thing is gonna happen, you know, very soon, man.
Yep.
You know?
We're moving towards that. We're moving towards that very we're moving towards that very plague. That plague is getting ready to happen. All right.
Yeah, all the nations are ramped up right now. They're mad at each other. Mad at this place. So So hey, it's a beautiful thing to know what's going on in the world in front of you when the rest of the world is blinded.
This is it says from Google, how much heat does it take to cremate a human? It says it takes 1,000 to 1,300 degrees Celsius to cremate a human body, right? So we're gonna look up how much heat does a nuclear missile gives off. Okay, how much heat does a nuclear, and keep that in mind too, it says what, 1,000 to 1,300 degrees Celsius, right?
All
right. So a nuclear bomb, and this is according to this AI right here. This is AI. I'll read AI first. It says a nuclear bomb can produce temperatures reaching around 100 million degrees Celsius.
Ooh.
So that's more than enough heat. And that's more than enough heat.
I would think if Jake think they be hot, on these hot days. It's so hot outside. Wait till it's hot enough to where your feet are melting on the concrete. Cause that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be stuff like the nuke on, man. Hey, your flesh. This is gonna rip the flesh off your bones.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse you. How can you say pain? I can't never say the word. Excruciating pain. Excruciating pain. The water, brother.
Yeah, and the bar, bro.
I was be tongue tied with that word.
That'd be hard, this shit happens. You know a word, you be just like, damn.
Hey, this thing, man, hey, there's some of y'all, the Lord can, man, you don't know which way he want to deal with you too.
Yep.
He might let you burn, bring you back, and let you burn some more.
Mm-hmm.
He might put you in a repeat. He might put you in a repeat stage till he feel like he's done cleansing earth.
Yep.
Well, let me teach this one right here. Hey, this one was a nipple. Let me get him.
Yep.
He gonna go through the cycle back and forth into the pain until I feel like I'm done.
Yep. This is National Library of Medicine. I'm looking up some stuff about the nuclear temperature. It says during the period of peak energy output, a 1 megaton nuclear weapon can produce temperatures of about 100 million degrees. So it's accurate.
Yeah.
So it only takes 1,000 to 1,300 to burn the human body. So let's read that Zechariah 14:12 again, Bubba Shot. Now we have a full visual of how this is going to take place. How the holes or your tongue going to swim away, your mouth, your eyes, the holes. Read it again, Bubba Shot.
This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people.
You can put his name right there. We gotta make mention of the name of the Lord.
God. This is back in 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shai will smite all the people that fought against him. Jerusalem.
Yeah, who was Jerusalem? The so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American people, the Israelites. Everyone that fought against us, which you can look that up in Psalms 83, that tell you who all fought against us and came against us to cut us off from being a nation, to destroy us, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
That fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand up upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their leg.
No, in their tongue.
In her tongue shall consume away in her mouth.
In their mouth.
In their mouth.
Yeah. So now we understand how it's going to do it. Hundreds of million degrees of Celsius, from the nuclear missiles. Okay. So that's how it's going. Matter of fact, let's go to your 1611. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 16. Let's get that as well.
2nd Ezra 16?
Yep. 2nd Ezra 16.
16 and what?
We're gonna go down here to verse. It speaks about powder. right? Verse, let's start at, no, let's start at verse, let's go to 11, go right to the point. We can read a little more of the article as well. 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 11.
Gotcha. 2nd Ezra 16 and 11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder as
At his
presence.
See?
And they showed that in World War Z.
Mm-hmm.
Not World War Z.
Day After Tomorrow, I think it is, or
son with the
War of the Worlds.
World of the Worlds. Yep. God,
yeah,
brother.
I got them. Yeah.
And them laser beams was coming out, man, doing what?
Mm-hmm.
Turning them people into dust, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what's going to end up happening again, man. There's nothing new up under the, there's nothing new up under the sun. And like I said all the time, Esau make fun of how their destruction gonna come, man. They put it in the movie and laugh and joke about it. But you fail to realize this how you gonna be destroyed, nigga.
Yep. It says back in the article, his comments followed just days after he called to kickstart arms controls talks with Russia and China. See, it ain't up to you, Nero.
No, it ain't.
Donald Trump, all right? You're just a acting or sitting president of Babylon. You're just a puppet. See, the control of arms, that all go back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. See?
All this do.
It says
everything being done goes back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai because he's in control.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So right here is this quote. It says, they talk about global warming, and they say the ocean is going to rise 1/8 of an inch in the next 300 years, which that's man's foolishness. No, man's wisdom is foolish. Wisdom is foolish, man. Ain't no way around it, man. Fucking 1/8 of an inch.
The wisdom of this world is very foolish.
If you look into that, you have to be really a really mentally challenged person. 1/8 of an inch. An inch is small. 1/8 of an inch. The ocean gonna rise 1/8 of. How significant is that? Anyways,
I can't even make a comment. Go ahead.
It says, and nobody ever talks about nuclear weapons. See, nobody ever talk. And so that part, that still ain't true either, because everyone's afraid of what? The World War III.
Yeah, but a lot of people are skating away from it lately too.
Yeah, because they
blinded.
Well, they think that things are serious. They see how serious things are. Because why? Tensions have risen to the highest point it's ever been.
God.
So they trying to, like Trump trying to offer what? A mineral deal with Russia to basically ease Russia tensions. But what happened? The Lord have put the hooks into the jaws of God. And it speaks about that in Isaiah 13, how they should not regard silver nor gold. Right?
Yeah.
So them wretches they're not trying to come to a negotiating table for real, man. It may appear that way because of what you may hear from the mainstream news media, but when we look at what's actually going on, all right, the tensions are still there, okay? So let's jump to this part right here. It says, advocating for global disarmament, Trump proposed on Thursday that all nations eliminate their nuclear arsenals. Well, you ain't gonna do that, because why? That's going against prophecy.
Okay.
All right, and at the end of the day, all right, Babylon the Great, all right, which is the number one target, all right, on the Most High's list, is going to be burned with fire.
Okay.
All right, which that's so-called America. It says, he pointed out that the U.S. and Russia currently hold the largest stockpiles, while China is rapidly expanding its capabilities. Trump called for talks of denuclearization, emphasizing the crazy power of these weapons. Well, first of all, we read to you Isaiah 54:16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
The Lord had those instruments created for his purpose, period, man. As a matter of fact, let's get Jeremiah 50 real quick. This is Jeremiah 50, and I'll start at verse 24.
Okay.
It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. Now, this Babylon is not talking about the old Neo-Babylonian Empire. It's talking about the daughter of Babylon, right? Babylon the Great,
Okay.
as well as it's known as, right? Which is America. That's associated with what? Edom, Psalms 137. Hey, Bible Shot, can you grab that Psalms 137 real quick?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I got you, brother.
Psalms 137, remember the children of Edom? Because it associates Babylon with Edom. You know? And that's who is in, control of this Babylon. All right, Babylon the Great. Okay? Psalms 137.
Okay.
You can start at verse 7.
This is Psalms 137:7. Remember, Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem who said, rise up and rise.
Raise it.
Raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
Yeah, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. That's all you need. It's talking about Edom. You keep going, though.
Our daughter had to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Right, so happy shall he be that served thee as thou hast served us. So you helped destroy us as a nation. Now Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to destroy you as a nation. And that starts with destroying your kingdom by thermonuclear fire. Okay? So that's all we need. Let's go back to Jeremiah 50. All right, it says, Jeremiah 50 and 24, it says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon.
You ones don't know what a snare is. It's a trap.
Yep. And what's that? Go ahead, break that down. What the trap is, huh? For Babylon.
Oh, the trap is what? You're gonna bring that potato chip. That's the number one trap he gonna bring you into.
Mm-hmm.
He already got y'all in the trap. Really, y'all are well, how can you say? Y'all moving like clones. Like y'all doing what Esau wants y'all to do. He already got you in the trap. Look how you dealing on your everyday life, your everyday walk, man. All right, we giving out the truth is being given out, but Jake don't want to take heed to it. Other ways he trap you, through his welfare to get control over you. You know.
Go to Joel 2:20.
Joel 2:20.
The snare gonna be for Babylon. All right.
So yeah.
The Lord ultimately is gonna. The ultimate snare for him is the Lord going to drag him into this World War III. Okay, because who Babylon backs? Those damn Amalekites.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be dragged. All right, into this Third World War. Okay. Read Joel 2:20.
Joel 2:20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army.
Yeah, the Northern Army, North America. That's American Army. Okay, which right now you have it where the army of Babylon is become like women. All right. What's that? It's the Isaiah, I believe that is.
What's that?
Let's see here. Let me see here. It speaks about the mighty men of Babylon, the mighty men. Let me see here. Bear me 1 second. Bible Shah. Let me grab this real quick. So they have forborne the fight. I can't remember what it is. I think I want to say Isaiah, but let's look it up real quick. Yep. might be Jeremiah. Yeah, okay. Con. This is Jeremiah 49 and 22. And it reads, let me see. No, not that one. They have foreborn. Let me see, foreborn. Let me look that up. Bible Shot. It says they have foreborn to fight. Yeah, okay. Jeremiah 51:30. Okay. This is Jeremiah 51:30. It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Right. They're struggling right now to get personnel for the U.S. Army.
Yeah.
You know?
The lowest it's ever been in years. You know? But what did y'all do? Every time we joined up with you devils, y'all did something in the army to jack us over, man. I wouldn't join up with you either.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are scared because of what? They know that third war is close to coming. The ones that ain't dumb, that's paying attention, you see what's coming.
Yeah, you know, the recruiting officers of these different various military branches, they're struggling to get recruits to join the U.S. Military. To enlist, whether it be Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, what have you. See? When we came out of school, we came out of school during time of war anyway, but, you know, but still, you know, you had a lot of, you know, young people coming out of high school joining.
Yeah.
But that dwindled a whole lot since then. That's the early 2000s. See? You look at now, shit, you hardly ever see I think I've seen one or two young guys in the gym with a recruiter training them, getting them ready to go to, boot camp, whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't really see that no more.
No.
So you would see that in the school. You had about probably 20 to 30, maybe 40 guys and, a couple women in there. They all looking to go to the military, different branches, whatever it may be, mainly Army and Marines. We saw one Jake to fight.
Yep.
So that number has went away, man. Okay. So and then look at what's going on now. Young boys ain't raised to be young men no more.
I was just going to say that.
Young boys ain't raised to be manly, and when I was coming up, we was young, brother. I was in my mom had us into the technical fighting. We was playing sports. We doing all kind of just rough shit, right?
Okay.
And now you look at today's, boys. They soft.
There wasn't
no bullying back. We were growing up. It was either fight or flight, and if you flight, you still got to fight the next day or when they catch you. So you had to fight. Now these young little boys and little young men is just soft, man. Let alone trying to join a military, because military, that's for men.
God.
And there's a way you have to be raised to be a man. See, it takes a man to raise a young boy into a man.
Yeah.
All right, a manly man at that.
A woman can do it.
Yeah, a woman can't. Yeah, a lot of them single mother households as well. But the point is, they become like what? Women. Okay? Let's go back here to Joel 2. Let's finish up Joel 2:20. Because that northern army will be dragging out, all right, into the Arabian Peninsula, man. Okay? That's the place where the Lord is going to drag them out to. The Valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yehoshaphat, that's how you say it. All right, Yehoshaphat, Yahweh's judgment. All right, Yahweh is the Most High's name, and Shaphat means judge. Okay, we got that 12:20. Because this is what we even to do.
Joel 2:20. Give me 1 second, brother. Bear with me. Joel 2:20. But I will remove far off away from you.
Far off from you.
From you. The northern army. Hold on. The northern army, and I will drive him into a land that?
Barren.
Barren and desolate, with his face
toward
with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the almost sea, and his sink shall come up, and his little savior,
his ill savor,
his ill savor shall come up, because he have done no great things.
He had done great things. All right, so yeah, that's talking about what? The River Euphrates, and also the Jordan River, because why? That's where the Lord is going to, all right, gather these armies, man. Okay.
God.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and go to the next chapter in Joel 3, and read Joel 3, start at verse 9. Next chapter.
Joel 3, and what you say?
Verse 9.
Gotcha. This is Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim yet this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men, that all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
Hold on, but 1 second. Bear us 1 second. Shlaka, we back. We was at Joel 3 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Yeah, you got it right.
This pretty much what's gonna go on. All the nations are gonna go fight in that war, man. You know, all the different nations gonna end up fighting in that valley. You know, that big mighty war. All right.
The mighty men are the warriors.
Yeah.
Which the warriors goes to what? Soldiers, troops.
Soldiers. Yep.
You know.
Yep.
You got it, brother.
It says, I'm gonna read it. It says, "Say to the nations far and wide, get ready for war. Call out your best warriors. Let all your fighting men advance for the attack." Yep. Yeah, you know, you're gonna have all them different nations over there, man, with a big war. All right, but the end outcome is what we was talking about. The end of this thing is gonna be what, when it jumps off into a nuclear war. Okay, but they gonna fight over there overseas, man. All right, and like he was saying, AKA Babylon gonna have to be drawn in because of what? Because I don't like saying that name. Because of the small hats. Yeah. Because of the small hats, man. Yep. You know, so they're gonna be drawn in because of that, man.
Come. I get a precept to back you up. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. It says it in a couple of spots too. We go to Jeremiah 49. All right. Let's see here. Jeremiah 49:20 says, "Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that he had taken against Edom." Now the brother mentioned the small hats. The small hats go back to what? Esau, Edom, the tribe of Amalek. It says, and his purposes, that he had purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. All right, let them come out of Teman. You know, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out, which is the insignificant. All right, which that the insignificant goes into what? The smalls among them, meaning what? The small hats, because even with their own admission, they said what? We're the smallest nation on earth, right? Which proves they're not the Israelites, because the Israelites are as the sands of the sea or the stars of heaven, meaning they're plenteous. All right?
Uncountable.
Yep, uncountable, innumerable, as the scriptures call it, right? It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Right. Who's backing those small hats? America. Yeah. All right. They was the last established of the Edomite countries, okay? Which that goes back to the Balfour Declaration and all that, right? They were the last ones to be established, okay?
Yeah.
All right, and they created a state, all right, known as what? The State of Israel, okay? They're gonna drag America into this World War III, okay? Let's go back at Joel 3 and verse 10.
Joel 3 and 10.
Yeah, Joel 3 and 10.
Back in Joel 3 in verse 10. Salaki, bear with me. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
Mm-hmm.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right.
And you see that. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody bowed down to AKA Babylon no more. Ain't nobody scared of this U.S. government no more. See, it was one time in the world where, you know, you had to be scared of the big bad wolf.
Yeah, who was able to make war with the beast?
Yeah, because of what? He had what? The number one weapon. All right, that weapon was what? What he did to what is it? Hiroshima.
Yeah, Japan, the Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
That made the rest of the world bow down to him.
Yeah, frightened, scared.
You know, that's how really he obtained control over the world. All right, but now these other nations have done what? They have figured out to get them a big, powerful weapon as AKA the bully has. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now they're not scared. They're standing up for themselves. Okay, and you can see what happened. What happened the other day. All right, they tried to pump Canada. Canada said, "We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." They tried to pump Mexico. Everybody's standing up for themselves, man.
Yeah, Canada threatened to get nuclear support from
China.
From EU countries.
Yeah,
NATO and EU countries. Because really, NATO is abandoning Babylon right now as we speak. You know.
Yeah, they beefing with everybody, man.
You know.
Because Americans always did what they wanted to do. Okay, no matter what, you know, when the bully come in, the bully gonna punch this one, he gonna take from this one, he gonna figure out which one who's next, and that's what America has always done to these other countries. But now, when he's stepping in, you got the punk. That's not no punk no more. They standing toe to toe, nose to nose with you. Where you want to go? China said, what did China say? China said, we ready for any type of war that you want to have. It wasn't like that years and years ago. Everybody was afraid of this place.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Well, concerning, NATO and the EU members, we know that the EU go back to those 10 horns.
Yeah.
So, and we know that Revelation the 17th chapter say what? That they shall hate the whore.
Yeah.
And fulfill the Most High's will, which what? To burn Babylon, all right, which is, it says her, referring to the great whore, with fire. So that's where that thermonuclear fire come in at.
Good.
These NATO and EU countries got nuclear weaponry. See? Let's keep going, verse 11.
Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Yeah, the mighty ones of the Lord are what? The angels.
The angels, yep.
Now it says what? All ye heathen, all right, are going to be gathered together, right?
Yep.
You got to get Isaiah 34. Let's jump over to Isaiah 34. All right, you start at the top.
This Isaiah 34. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
See?
Right.
The Lord is going to gather these nations out here, okay?
Okay.
And assemble them, which we're going to continue reading in the valley of Jehoshaphat, all right? Or Yahweh Shaphat, all right, is how you say it in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. Right, so he can judge them. Meaning what? He's going to destroy their armies, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'll keep reading while you drive. It says, for the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
Basically what you just said, all the armies of the world are going to go over here and fight, man. All right? Y'all going to be destroyed over there. Mm-hmm. That's just like we said, they're going to issue the draft. This is something else we're going to do, too. Mm-hmm. They're going to issue the draft, Little Bobby from Chicago that always wants to switch, he going over there. When Little Bobby go over there, Little Bobby ain't come back home. Little JoJo and them, they ain't come back. Mm-hmm. They gonna die over there in that war. Okay? You know? That's another reason, man, people are scared to join up into this army because they man, look, this is not just gonna be one country against another country. It's gonna be a world war.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah,
it's at all the nations. So this is gonna be a world war. Okay. You know?
And you look at the aftermath of these other wars that they had. People are not fooled anymore.
No.
Not only like I said, young men have become like effeminate, really, But you look at
the sweet boys.
Yeah, you look at what happened is people have caught on to America's military and the purpose it's been doing throughout the earth.
Same thing as Rome. They wanted to go around and conquer everything, but they was only doing what? The military is only following what? Their leaders. But that's what Rome did. They went around and conquered everything. All right, they wanted to have rulership over everything. You know.
And one thing just like Rome, mm-hmm. What happened? The military became too expensive to keep funding all these military campaigns.
Yeah.
And so eventually, they had to come. Well, basically, it helped weaken the dinero.
Yeah.
All right. To the point of collapse. And the same thing is going on with Babylon. Babylon has been in so many wars, right, which is America, all right. And what's happened? Now it's too expensive to fund these regime interventions,
Yeah.
with all these different military. That's why NATO told Trump, "Hey man, we ain't putting no money into this fucking military alliance no more, man." Because why? That's costly. That's costly. That's costly upon their GDP. Their GDP is basically any country has a GDP, and their GDP is based on certain things they produce. All right, and if they don't have enough production to fund these different avenues of whatever it may be, military. Some kind of program, whatever, but mainly be military because you need a military to protect your borders, right?
Yeah.
It becomes too expensive. All these different military campaigns in this war on terror, man.
Yeah.
War on terror. NATO, all right, have entered into so many countries during this so-called war on terror that it's just hard on their GDP budget, man. And Trump trying to pull out more and more. It's like, no, they don't have it. And they're not willing to even put any more money towards it. So there's a struggle right there as well. All right, let's continue on. It says Joel 3, back in Joel 3 in verse 11. We read at verse 11. It says, "Assemble yourselves and come, all you heathen, and gather yourselves together round about to the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai." It says, "Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat," which again is Yahweh Shaphat. "For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about." See, so the missiles going to play a major part of this because why? Hey, the Lord is going to hit that green light or that go button, all right, to release them throughout the earth, okay? And then the scripture that backs that up is back in 2nd Ezra 16. It says 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 7, I'll jump down a bit too. It says, "May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?" And the answer is no. "The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?"
Nobody.
All right. And one of the plagues that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring is that plague of fire, that's why we read the missile script. We had a couple of missile scriptures we read earlier, and there's plenty more. Okay.
Were you in the Joel?
No, I'm in 2nd Ezra 16, okay. But it's plenty more, because what Joel 2 says, what? None shall break their ranks.
That's what I was just going to ask you to get. That's the spirit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we jump down to verse 3, right? It says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." See?
They're gonna hit exactly where they're supposed to go.
Exactly.
All All right, and what he was going to is, we got to grab it. They should not break rank. It's nothing that's going to be able to stop those nukes once they're fired, man. Okay, the Lord is going to be in total control. All right, there's nothing that nobody's going to be able to do or run. Like I said, some of y'all might run into those bunkers, but we already know what's coming with that. But
yeah, though they dig into hell, yet shall my hand take hold on them.
Yeah, this all good. Y'all go ahead and get in there. Y'all be the first line up in shackles. But hey, the Lord is going to cleanse this place, man. He's going to cleanse this place. All right, he cleansed it once before with water, and this time he's going to do it with fire.
This is Joel 2:6. It says, before their face the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. They're gonna be
scared.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Astonished. What they seeing, right? Yeah. Verse 7, it says, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. See? That's talking about the missiles.
Yeah.
Neither shall one thrust another.
They're not going to crash into each other.
They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. So, hey man, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna. Hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna. Man, go ahead, bro. You got it, bro.
I thought the same thing. Lord just go. Hey man, Lord gonna let y'all have it, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, he's gonna bring destruction unto you hard-headed Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, and other nations that's over here. All right, be prepared to be burnt. Some of y'all, like we say all the time, they might be saying because Lord ain't got you. A lot of y'all been prepared for missile food.
Yep.
Y'all are missile food, man. Okay? And this is the day that we're waiting on, okay? Lord, when we be those men to be beamed up? All right, we watch them down as the Lord destroys this place, man.
It says, let's jump down to, verse 9. It says, they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. Hey, Zechariah 5 says what? Hey, boy, that goes to the chariots, but the chariots going to ignition out fire.
Yeah.
It says,
burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, I got a little twisted with I was thinking about another precept, but I thought about Zechariah 5 for some reason. But anyway, so because the chariots gonna bring that fire too. Because it's not just the missiles gonna create fire. The missiles are just the main fire, right? But you're gonna have the chariots, man, because it speaks about that in 2 Ezra 13 as well. Out of his mouth issue forth with fire and tempest, right?
Yeah.
Those concentrated laser beams of fire. The Lord's going to create a big ass fire, man, to burn the wicked out of the earth, man. Okay. Hey, so let's go here. Okay. This is the book of Revelation. The chapter is chapter 9. Let's see here. Yeah, Revelation chapter 9 and verse 16. Well, actually, let's start up a bit. Start at verse 15. It says, and the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men. Right, the third part of men is who? Well, you have the sons of the Most High, you have the sons of men, and you have the sons of the wicked. Okay? So the third part of men is the sons of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. Right? The Edomites, okay? It says, verse 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, which is the missiles that the Lord's going to rain upon, all right, this place, all right, Babylon the Great. All right, this is how you know that this place is going to become a lake of fire, because you calculate the number, it goes to what was that? Was it 2 million?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 million.
Yeah, 2 million or 200 million, something like that.
Yeah.
You calculate it? Yeah, 200 million. All right. It says, verse 17, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth, and brimstone, which that goes into what? The missiles, all right? Matter of fact, Let's look up some of these words. Okay, let's look up some of these words. All right. Breastplates is being what? The tip of the missile. The tip of the missile is what is the warhead. That's the boom. That's where the fire come at, literally, right? Johnson, it says from Johnson.
Strong's G 5191. Who are keeping us? Who are keeping us?
It says a hyacinth of the color of hyacinth of a red color bordering on black. That's how it's going to look when the missiles go off, man. You look at how a missile is. When you look at a missile test, they show you how it looks when it goes off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It says, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone. See? Because when you look at the heads of a lion, right? or the lion in itself, the main power of the lion is in its bite.
Yeah, it's bite.
The mouth. All right, the warhead is at the tip of the missile. Okay? It says, where I'm at? Yeah, verse 18. By these three was a third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. All right, which is what? That thermonuclear fire, man. Okay? So we're looking at we're getting a visual through the scriptures, all right, of how these missiles are going to go off, man. All right, verse 19. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. What's in the tail? The propeller, the rocket engines, right? That's going to propel it, all right, to go wherever it needs to go. All right, that's why the ICBMs. Look at that's an acronym. ICBM. Intercontinental ballistic missile, which that means it can go from one continent to another. You know? So it says, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Right? Because why? It's going to cause a great hurting when they shot off and they hit their different targets, which the Lord have, on his target list, okay? And when you have, when you look at the heads of lions too. Also, the lion is known for a great roar. A great roar is a mighty lion, and when the missiles go off, they sound like a lion when it's roaring. You know? When you go to the video and look how missiles are shot off, it sounds just like what? A lion roaring.
Yeah.
Deep old roar.
Boom.
When them silos open up.
Yeah.
So hey man, hey, no matter what you think, all right, about how this armament may benefit the humanity, well, that's not the purpose of the Lord. That's not his will. The will of the Lord is what? To destroy, all right, many people by what? Fire. All right, his sword or fire, right? It says what? For by fire and by a sword, right? The Lord plead with all flesh, right? And the slain of the Lord should be many. So hey, we know that this is right here going to cause a lot of, or many, to be slain, especially the third part of men, the wicked. Okay, so back in the article, all right, it says what? Nuclear weapons are a greater threat to humanity than climate change. And you know what? The Lord has a lot of people on his judgment list. Okay? So who's really going to destroy a lot of you people? It's Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah.
The Lord killed to make it alive. He bring it down to the grave and bring it up. So the Lord is going to kill a lot of you people out there, man.
Yeah.
A lot of you people out there going to be unalived by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because why? You don't fear. Okay? Anyways, with that, you got something else on?
Hey man, hey, this is just for the, we do this for the elect, man, to wake up the hopeful elect. Hey man, hey, we've been coming to these times with the brother, and we were talking about the best thing to do is repent, come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father, and Lord willing, the Lord have mercy.
God.
With that, we're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
The outside apostles, the elders, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and peace, sanitation, teach brothers, pushing the truth, week in, week out, in sincerity, charity, and love, and the spirit of Yahweh Shai. All right, with that, we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom.
Ba.
Abba, Shalom.